Brawlers.
Good day, everyone. This is Vince Colosso with the Brawlers Sports Boxing Show News. Brawlers Sports CEO Rick Muhammad is on his way to cover the fight between former multiple belt champion, all-time great boxing legend James Toney, a Hall of Famer, who's making his return to the ring against Jeremy Williams. Now, this fight is an event that will be promoted by former boxing Hall of Famer Zab Judah. Now, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. The James Butaev WBA heavy welterweight title match is what I'm here to talk to you about. But more precisely, I'm here to talk to you about the undercard, the co-main event. That's Jaron Ennis versus Thomas Dulorme. Ennis, he's an exciting unbeaten welterweight sensation, and he's going to look to make it 26 knockouts and 28 fights when he faces veteran contender Thomas Dulorme. It's a 10-round fight. It's going to be live on Showtime October 30th from Michelob ULTRA Arena at Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in LA. It's Las Vegas, I should say. And that event will be presented by Premier Boxing Champions. Now, Ennis is 27-0 with 25 KOs. He's on the cusp of greatness. He's just waiting for his opportunity to get a chance at a championship match. He's positioned himself. He's defeated everyone that has come his way. Now, Dulorme is another tough welterweight opponent that he's going to take on. Even though Ennis has stopped Sergey Lipinets in last April, Dulorme is a contender, and he's a former 140-pound title contender. And he's got a solid resume in his career. He's climbed into the ring with Yordenis Ugas, Jessie, Vargas, and Terence Crawford. So he's no slouch at all. But the 2020 prospect of the year is Jaron Ennis. He's trained by his father, Bozy Ennis, at Bozy's Dungeon in his hometown of boxing-rich Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philly, stand up. He says that my dad has me working on some new things to get better. We're working on having me be more relaxed in there and just staying sharp and alert, using my jab and going to the body a lot more. I never look for the knockout. I just go in there and do what I'm supposed to do, and let the knockout come to me, which it usually does. Ennis is currently ranked IBF number 3, WBO and WBA number 5, and WBC number 8 at the welterweight division. That's 147. He believes that a title shot isn't far away, and sees his talent, his latest opponent, as just another obstacle in the way of reaching his ultimate goal. He says that Dulorme is a good fighter, and I don't take anything away from him. He's fought a lot of great guys, world champions, but I'm on a different level right now. I'm coming to take over the welterweight division, and he's in my way. He's got to go. I'm coming for all the belts. Ennis' last 3 fights, including the no contest against Chris Van Heerden, all coming inside the fight sphere at Mohegan Sun. He's excited to fight out west for the first time in the boxing capital of the world as a professional. Ennis does have fond memories of the city, however, having won gold at the 2015 National Golden Gloves in Las Vegas. That's a really fun memory, especially because I won the whole tournament, he said. I love Vegas. It's the home of boxing. But honestly, I have so many fans from Philly coming out to this fight that's going to feel like I'm fighting at home. I would love to keep fighting in Vegas, bring my Philly people out, and make it like a second home. As the next in line amongst future Philadelphia-born world champions, Ennis takes great pride in his hometown and sees lots of boxing potential brewing in the city of brotherly love. I definitely see a lot of other great prospects in Philly. There are even some amateurs that are about to turn pro that are great prospects. Philly has a lot of firepower and great guys coming up in the ranks right now. I feel like Philly is going to take over the boxing world. Ennis made his Showtime debut in 2018 on ShoBox The New Generation, scoring a 3rd-round TKO over Armando Alvarez. Ennis has continued his progression on Showtime, including in his last fight in April when Ennis passed the most significant test of his career with flying colors, becoming the first fighter to stop Lipinets. Still, the rising star is not satisfied. It's wonderful that I'm getting more and more recognition. But that's not what I do this for. I'm just ready to take over the entire division. I promise this is just the start for me. Earlier this year, Brawlers Sports CEO Rick Muhammad got a chance to interview Thomas Dulorme, and this is what he had to say.
It's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawlers Sports Media in the building, and my associate 3kingsboxing.com, Studio 9. I'm live here now. The weigh-in for the undercard is about to go down back here at JW Marriott here in Aventura, Florida. I'm standing next to former world champion himself, Thomas Dulorme. And hey, what's going on, champ? He's obviously here to see the Money Man fight this weekend come tomorrow night. How you doing, champ?
Good. What about you?
I'm blessed, bro. Tell the fans a little bit about what's going on with you, what's next with Thomas Dulorme, and when can we see you back in the ring?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to the ring in August, September. I'm coming back, bigger fight, and Showtime again, or maybe Fox Sport again. So I'm trying to stay busy in the gym, and that's it.
Any names in your mouth that you'd like to come back to in August or September? What's the next big thing for the woman?
Well, I don't have any name in my mind right now, but all the high level 147 I'm ready.
But I understand you used to spar with Floyd Mayweather. Getting ready for previous fights, and I understand that you felt like that was an honor and a blessing to be with someone so talented as Floyd and learning from him.
Oh yeah, I sparred with Floyd maybe 2-3 years ago, and I'm learning a lot because it's 4 rounds, 4 minutes each round, and I'm learning a lot. It's the more high class in boxing, in the business of boxing.
Absolutely. So you're here to see the Money Man,
yeah,
Floyd Mayweather on Sunday night against Logan Paul. What happens in this fight? I say Floyd's going to toy around and play with him, and then he's going to do his thing and he takes it in the deep water.
Yeah, I think I mean it. You know, I think maybe a couple rounds, running around, try to looking for the distance, and maybe this fight's over about 6-7 rounds. You know.
It doesn't really take Floyd that long to figure it out. Yeah. About between 4 and 6 rounds, once he sees your flaws and your weak points, he's coming for you.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming and destroy this guy. Because this guy's never fight. It's not a real fight. He's not a real fighter. He's not a real fighter. Boxing is different. When you go with somebody that's so good to Floyd Mayweather, you tire 3-4 rounds because you never stay in this level. You know, the Floyd fight, the best and the boss for this man, the fighter, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, man. And this guy is a good fighter, the best fighter, and Floyd beating this guy. Who is this kid? He's a YouTuber.
Absolutely. And what an opportunity for Logan Paul.
Oh, it's the opportunity. You know, boxing, you never know.
Yeah.
Boxing, you never know.
Anything can happen.
But when Floyd comes to the ring, everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows. Jerry Herb's fight real quick, and then tell me what you think about Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson versus Brian Maxwell.
Man,
that's another MMA cage fighter versus a football player.
Yeah, yes. You know, this is entertainment. This is the only thing. This is entertainment.
Swift Jerry Herb versus Arena. They got a heated discussion. It seems like they got animosity, some bad blood. Jerry Herb just lost his father. Rest in peace, condolences to the Jerry Herb family. And so I think that Herb is going to be on a whole nother level come tomorrow night.
Yeah.
With this animosity towards that Arena has towards him.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, and this, you know, I said this is entertainment. The fans enjoy this fight, and that's good fight.
Okay, Chairman, I thank you for your time, man. Thank you for coming. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night and for the rest of the events here at the weigh-in with Floyd tonight. And hey, it's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawlers Sports Media in the building. Look at the camera and tell me you're watching Brawlers Sports Media.
Watching Brawlers Sports Media.
My man, my associates, 3kingsboxing.com, Studio 9, Thomas Dulorme, 147 pounder. Hey, we look forward to seeing you back in the ring, champ. Thanks for your time. Till next time, let's go, champ.
You've heard what both had to say. Now coming up, October 30th, under the James Buteyev undercard. The co-main event, Jaron Ennis versus Thomas Dulorme. Who's going to be the next welterweight title contender, rising up to the level to take on the likes of the big men, such as Bud Crawford and Errol Spence and the others. Coming up October 30th in Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay Michelob ULTRA Sports Arena. We'll see you there. Let's go, champs.
Brawlers, baby.